Okay, we're about to show you a quick training call that we just had with my good buddy Tracy Lownsberry. Okay, he did over $300,000 in commissions in a single month. Now, again, this is our Rising Star call. You probably heard about it, right? It's a private, members only training and accountability call that we do every single Monday. Okay, so technically, if you're not a member, you're not supposed to see this. However, if you're not a member and you would like to be a member so you can get training and energy and content and accountability and help every single week and coaching, etc., go to CodyAskins.com/rising star. It's only $88 a month to join, and you get a bunch of stuff, right? You get 2 days here, you get a secret Facebook group, you get training, you get an online sales system, you get weekly calls, etc., right? So I want you to check this out because this is one of my favorite little pieces we've done, especially when you look at his big, huge hour-long call, ton of content. He was sharing lead vendors and a bunch of like private cool stuff. But this clip really meant a lot. I thought it would help you. I thought you could benefit from it. So check it out. Again, it's a private call with Rising Star. Hopefully one day you'll be a member of Rising Star. Then I don't have to show you clips. I can just show you the whole thing. Okay, so enjoy this. Yeah. So Tracy, how much did you? There was one specific month that I'm thinking about last year. How much did you write? Was it August?
That's where I was actually at, man.
Oh.
So perfect. So yes. So in August when I started prepping, September is when I started hitting it hard, full blown, all steam. And so what I did about 270, 280, 280,000 in commission that month alone. And then on top of that, all my residuals and everything. I actually broke 300,000 in income that month alone. So it's interesting to say that because before all of this, last year I did 350, 400,000 total for the whole year. So to say that I did that in a month, it's like, holy smokes. And there's no secret sauce. There's no, it was just hard work in making sure that my time management was good and that I was committed to what I was doing. And I did work a lot of hours. I will say that I worked more hours than I've ever worked in my entire life to try to see what I could do. And I'll give a little background here, Cody, for everybody on here. Why did I do that? And will I continue to do something like that, moving forward? Why I did that was because I started getting a name for myself, and it wasn't me that was doing it, it was everybody else, as the annuity guy, right? And I never wrote a ton of annuities. I just knew a lot about them. So I was called out by a couple people, and they said, well, what's your production? And I was like, I had no problem telling what my production was. So I did. And I said, but that's because I don't focus on it. And I said, well, what's your production? And I said, okay, well, I'll beat that in a month. And they're like, there's no way. I was like, okay, I'll beat that in a month. And I did. I actually crushed their production in a month. So it just goes to show when you focus on something, what you can actually do. And I know you guys have probably heard that before, but take a time in your life where when you woke up in the morning, you woke up early, and from the time you woke up to the time you went to bed, you were laser focused on one thing. Take a time in your life where you actually did that, not for 3 hours, not for 4 hours. I'm talking at least 8 hours a day. And I bet you can't find one. For most people, I bet you cannot find a time that you were laser focused all day long. Why? Because it's almost humanly impossible. But I'm telling you, for that month, I was laser focused every single freaking day. And that's what I was able to accomplish. And will I continue to do that? Going back to what Derek was saying, the answer is probably no. It's probably no. I probably won't continue to do that type of numbers because that took away from my family, took away from my agents and all the follow-ups and stuff after that. And I don't have a secretary still. So once I get secretary and staff in my office, then I will. But as of right now, no, I have agents that I'm committed to, that I want to train and get to that point where they can do better than that or have the ability to do that. So just time management, commitment, really, that's it.
That's good, bro. That's awesome. Dude does 300,000 in commissions, and he volunteers to come share his knowledge on Rising Star. Like, how sick is that, man? Where can you get that anywhere else? That's incredible.
And you guys are awesome for being here, right? Like, this is a step. Like, you're taking a step to be better, and you're taking that step by being here today. Who else is on here, right? There's how many people are on here, Cody?
41.
41 people. 41 people. So 41
And
people are committing to
there's
be better.
and there's like 159 that didn't show up. So,
What's that say? What's that say about you guys?
yes. I mean,
So
Shannon and Amy and Jeffrey and Becky and Melissa are winners. Okay. And everybody else that didn't show up that watches this later, I don't know what that means they are, but
I don't know.
they're not here.
You're not here. Are you a winner? Granted, life happens. We get it, right? We're
Yeah,
just
that's true.
we're
Oh, you're
yanking.
giving him an out. You're giving him an out. He's the nice guy. Tracy's the nice guy.
We had a baby 72 hours ago. I'm here.
Dude,
Oh, whoa!
congrats.
Congrats, Brandon. That's
Say
awesome,
you had
man.
you say you had a kid? You had a baby?
We had a baby. We're in the hospital pushing 72 hours. Well, I wasn't. I was the supported man 72 hours ago, but
Yes.
we're here.
Wow.
Boom.
Boy, girl.
Little boy.
Little boy.
Hey.
Oh, congrats.
What's his
Hey.
name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Finnegan James is his name.
Finnegan James Kirk is a rising star.
You betcha.
I love it.
I got a little boy myself, man,
That's
and
cool.
it's awesome, but it's
Get
time
Finnegan
consuming.
on the Thomas Roberts says, get Finnegan on the phones. There you go.
That's funny.
I love it. All right, Tracy. Do your thing, bro.
All right. Well, what I wanted to kind of do is, if that's okay, was to do like a Q&A and just get some questions coming in and answer them for those of you who want. So obviously, there are people out there that produce more annuities than I do, obviously. But there are. So like the highest annuity producers that I know, solo annuity producers are probably nearing 100 million a year in annuities, which is insane. So like the average annuity producer is like 500K a year. And then to be the top 1%, you got to do like over $1 million.
I know
So
a
if you
guy.
can-
I need to introduce you to somebody. I know a guy that did. He's actually potentially a business partner of mine in the future venture, and he is going to be at a Power Player event. And he was at one of our roadshow masterminds. He did like 275 million in annuities,
What?
his own.
That's
Now,
insane.
Some very large annuities, but you get the idea, right?
That's insane.
There's always
Insanity.
levels to this thing, right?
Always, man. Right when you think you're at the top, you're not even close.
No.
And I love, that's what I love, because it just pushes you to have more and more goals. Because guess what? You probably won't ever be at the tippity top. Because if you are, you get lazy.
For real. Dude, should I keep rocking the facial hair or should I shave? My wife hates it, by the way.
If she hates it, then you should probably do it. You should probably not shave.
Definitely don't shave.
Let it grow. I shouldn't have mentioned that because now it's like, your wife doesn't want you to keep it. So
I don't want Lauren to hate me. So yeah, you should shave.
where do you start? Becky Wilson, that's a great question. Where do you start when selling annuities? I'll be right back, by the way.
Great question. And my answer to that would be, and I'm not just saying this from like, okay, I got to take a step back here. I have agents, but I don't recruit. Okay. So like if all my agents would tell you, they probably reached out to me. Okay. So don't think of this as like me trying to recruit you, but I really do think it's important to get an upline and establish an upline. So I'm not talking about an FMO or an IMO. So if you're in the independent space, I know we got a range of people in here, but if you're independent, you have to go through an IMO or FMO, whatever, for your contracts, right? Well, you're going to talk to a marketer over there, right? So like, I'll just name drop like a big one out there. So like M&O Marketing or Advisors Excel, two big life marketing organizations, billions that they have in premium, well, probably over $1 billion at least. And they're going to have marketers. They're going to show you products. They're going to do product training with you, but they're not going to be in the field, right? They're not going to give you actual sales training that's really going to be applicable. The sales training they give you would probably be like 6-figure, earning sales training. So having an upline, it doesn't have to be a mentor. I have one. My mentor does like 40 million, 50 million in annuity production solo, not to mention he owns an FMO. So like I have one so I can learn from him, but you don't have to have a mentor, but just have a good upline who's in the field doing it, not somebody who's just going to try to recruit you and then just make the overrides on you. Okay. That's not what it's about. They need to be there doing it, showing you what they're doing and showing how they can mold that to fit you, because we all learn differently, right? We all have different markets we want to hit. Some of us are telesales. Some of us drive 4.5 hours to go see appointments. Some of us hit our local market, grassroots. Some of us are big into networking, whatever it may be. Where my value is high net worth, high intent clients. That's what I focus on. So try and find an upline who can try to mold their model and fit yours, or help develop your model, I think is important.
What'd you think? Okay, so if you enjoyed that clip, I can tell you that you get that times 6 or times 8 or times 10 every single week as a part of Rising Star. Okay, so if you enjoyed that clip, if you had a big takeaway, and you want to be a part of a private, exclusive membership group to help you be better at all parts of this, what we're talking about, by the way, because Rising Star, okay, CodyAskins.com/Rising Star. It is meant to help agents. We even just started a Rising Star podcast where we're taking members of the group and we're actually doing a podcast style interview / coaching session with me. And we're highlighting the success or the failures or the struggles or whatever, right? Because it's easy to highlight all the huge successes, but I want to really highlight and work and help people also that maybe are not crushing it yet, right? So we focus a lot on new agents, struggling agents, agents that are not making $1 bajillion a year yet. So that's the purpose of the Rising Star podcast. It's also the purpose of the Rising Star training program. Okay, so if you like this and you want to be a part of a program, a training program that's currently only $88 a month, click the link below and make sure that you join this right away. Okay, so if you enjoyed this, I appreciate you watching the content. Make sure you like the video. I hope to see you on the inside of Rising Star with other members from around the world that are looking to up their game. So if you're looking up your game and you enjoy this and you want more content, because we get a weekly training accountability call, you get a secret Facebook group, you get a 2-day private workshop with me in Springfield, Missouri. You also get access to our CA Sell System with 420 training modules and quizzes. You get access to a lot, again, only $88 a month. So if you like this and you want to be a part of that, I would like to extend an invitation for you to go click the link and join Rising Star. So hopefully we'll see you on the inside. If you love this video, you know I got another one that you're going to love. I got a video just to your right here. Click on that. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. And I'll see you there. We're about to show you another behind the scenes clip of the Rising Star training program. And on this clip, okay, we're about to talk to my business partner, Landon McCarter, about the #1